has come to the point where he is so comfortable that he's walking into their crib, laying on their couch, rubbing his feet together, eating all their food, and just passing gas. That's how comfortable he is in their crib. Over the last 5 games, postseason games against Philadelphia, this man has dropped 30. Philly should do or what they're not doing, and I get it, there was just one game. Well, it's been a big sample size of Jalen Brunson cooking them. At some point, Tyrese Maxey, you're going to have to fight back. At some point, Nick Nurse, you're going to have to up your game plan defensively and say, hey, man, I'm tired of seeing Jalen Brunson in my sleep. At some point, your bigs, Joel Embiid, is somebody going to put him on his butt? He is having it his way. And it's not just jump shots. He's attacking the paint. He's getting to the rim. He's posting up. He's doing all this at 6 foot or 6'1", whatever he is, and he has been dominating and owning the Philadelphia 76ers now for 2 seasons. Started off with this one in game 1. That is the problem. They have no answer for Jalen Brunson. Not a single answer.
Couple of things to point out here. First of all, listen, like I said, they don't have an answer for Jalen Brunson. A lot of people haven't had an answer for Jalen Brunson since he arrived in New York City. But it's the other cats that you could hold accountable. It was nice to see Mikal Bridges not hesitating and launching, okay? It was nice to see Karl Anthony Towns pulling up from 3 instead of trying to post people up, pulling Joel Embiid away from the basket. It was nice to see Mike Brown transitioning, putting Cat as your basically point center, getting Jalen Brunson off the ball, convincing him movement without the basketball is going to free up opportunities for him, which basically was showcased in the first quarter when he shot 71% from the field, ended up having 27 points in the first half, ended up shooting 67% for the game. This is what we saw from Jalen Brunson, and primarily putting Joel Embiid in pick-and-roll situations, because even though we know how explosive he is, you really, really can't expect him to do but so much guarding, particularly outside on the perimeter, considering how his legs, his knees, whatever the case may be hampered. So I love all of that, but I think that it's important while Cam is here, and I'll deal with him later, because I see he don't understand, Big Perk, who I am when it comes to certain things. Like, I know I got footage of him wearing certain paraphernalia and stuff like that. I'm going to get him because of what he said. I'm going to get him. Trust me, the producers are working on it right now. I sent them a couple of stuff just to deal with him. I'll deal with Cameron in a second. But here's the deal, y'all. If we're going to give somebody credit, Big Perk and Cam, for what we've seen from the New York Knicks, who's won the last 3 games or so, last 4 games actually, by a combined 135 points, averaging 129 points, shooting 57% from the field, 44% from three-point range. Give the credit. You know where the credit belongs to?
Who?
Me.
Oh.
The obnoxious Stephen A. Here's why. Excuse me. I can prove it. They go down 2-1. And when they went down 2-1, producers, could you play what I said on the next show when the New York Knicks were down 2-1? Take it away. Move out the way. Let me tell y'all something right now. Change is coming to New York City. It's going to be another head coach in New York City if they lose this series. Several players are going to be gone from New York City. Y'all lose this game. Y'all go ahead and lose this game. Y'all go ahead and lose this series, New York Knicks. You're just a bunch of sorry asses right now. I'm so sick of what I'm seeing right now. I'm losing my damn mind. The New York Knicks don't look good. They don't seem to have the damn act together. They're down 2-1. They're on the verge of being down 3-1. And they're on the verge of losing this damn series. You got to win game 4. Ladies and gentlemen, all I'm trying to say to you is this. When you from New York City and you have suffered the way that we have suffered, that is what it takes. Ever since that right there, the New York Knicks haven't lost and they've been dominant. My fellow New Yorker, I thought that he would know this. I thought that he would vibe with me on this. I thought that he would embrace what New York is supposed to be about, how we get up in you. And that's why you stand up and you make sure you raise up and do what the hell you're supposed to do. But when you got a big time podcast, you know what I'm saying? And life is just like that. You know, all of a sudden, you chilling in Vegas, all of a sudden, things change.
No, that isn't the case. See, I think y'all are misconstruing me
saying that I don't like this team. The Knicks are supposed to be in the championship this year. I picked them to go to the championship this year.
So did I.
You know, you don't have Jason Tatum the majority of the year. You don't have Tyrese Halliburton. So I think that y'all are misconstruing me saying that I don't think this team is supposed to go to the championship. I'm just saying when you put that jersey on, that's what happens. We get let down. I don't know how old you was with the last time the Knicks won, but I wasn't born.
I was 5.
Yeah,
I
wasn't born.
5 years old.
I'm tired of him. Exactly. And so I wasn't born yet. And so then when I'm getting let down year after year after year, I don't have time for the heartache. I don't have time for my blood pressure to go high. Are the Knicks supposed to go to the championship? Absolutely. The Knicks have a 54% chance to go to the championship this year. The thing about it is this. I don't trust Cleveland. And we don't know what we're going to get from Detroit because they don't have the experience yet. And what the Knicks are doing to Philadelphia right now, it looks like they're going to run them over. The Knicks should be in the championship this year. Yeah. So I don't want you guys to misconstrue.
I got it.
Yeah, that I'm just telling you the Knicks overall have been letting me down for half a century.
He's been burned before. Perk, final word.
Don't act like you sympathetic, Shay.
Oh, why
You're not in the Chicago.
No.
You're not. Don't sound like that, like you care. No. You love New York misery just like Michael Wilbon loved New Yorkers miserable. We ain't getting caught up in that.
That's fair.
Go ahead, Big
Perk, final word.
Well, I agree with everything that Killer Cam is saying because what he's saying is he's not overreacting to game 1 second round win when y'all expected to get to the championship. And all I've been seeing across social media is I saw J.R. Smith celebrating, and after game 1, I saw Josh, he celebrates on social media after every single game.
You talking about my nephew?
This goes back to.
You talking about my nephew?
Yeah, I'm talking about your nephew. I'm talking about my little brother. He celebrates after every game. See, when you come from an organization that has won a lot of championships, you don't never get high throughout the course of the playoffs. Take it from me. I mean, I was in Boston, winning the first round, winning the game 1 in the second round. That don't mean nothing. But obviously, y'all jumped the gun too much, and I'm glad Cam brought up the point of y'all naming streets after guys just because y'all got to the conference finals last year.
You know what, man?
The most important thing for you, I'm just telling you, the most important thing for y'all is to stay even keel, man.
That's what I'm doing.
Don't get too high.
That's what I'm doing.
Don't get too low.
That's what I'm doing.
You just
we
came
don't need
in
no
dancing this morning with lights.
We don't need no lecture from Beaumont, Texas, all right? We don't need that right now. You understand what I'm saying? We're not getting caught up in that. Oh, by the way, Big Perk, I got something for you. Cameron, this is not me. Nephew Josh.
I know it's Josh. I already knew it's Josh. I knew it's Josh.
Something, Big Perk, for the world to see, and I had the producers put it on camera. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. That's who talking about the Knicks right there. Look at that right there. That's what he was doing. That's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really?
Hey,
that's who's
if you can't beat him, join him.
You understand? So that's who's lecturing us right now. This dude, the Benedict Arnold wearing Celtics jersey, and you who won a championship in Boston, kicking the Knicks' ass along the way. I'm supposed to be listening to y'all. Y'all, man, please. Y'all need to stop.
This is exactly what happened. And Josh, I'm glad you did that, Josh, because Josh tags me and everything. It's okay, though. Okay. I was trolling y'all when y'all played Boston last year, and you beat Boston, and you know what? That was y'all championship. Because next round, you let the Indiana Pacers send you home. You let Tyrese Halliburton do the Reggie Miller choke sign. This is what I'm talking about, Perk. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So, you beat the Boston Celtics, and now you say, woo, we definitely going to beat the Pacers.
Shay, I actually went to the bosses and said I wanted to bring this man on this show. You know what I'm saying? My fellow New Yorker, and it's just betrayal. It's betrayal. That's what
he's doing a damn good job thus far.
He truly is. Now, while I do think you should be celebrating after the last 4 games, Stephen A., I will remind everyone the 76ers got beat very badly by the Celtics in game 1 of that series, and then we saw now they have advanced.
Oh, they're not going to look
Celtics
like this in game 2. I know that.
Okay.
I know that. It's
I'm just pointing it out. If history repeats itself,
they'll be ready.
The Knicks better be ready. Coming up here on First Take, LeBron has done the unthinkable before, but